I just remembered that insane hate mail you got, Ramon. I think about
You
that
can have
every day.
your gender essentialism.
My
Hashtag gender
gender,
essentialism.
folks, is
Ramon
it
of all
gender
people, the gender
essentialist to say that
essentialist.
women should write Doctor Who?
Do you think they're a listener?
No.
No.
I mean, if they are, get fucked.
Yeah,
Like,
actually.
come
Hey,
on.
I just want to make it clear that they don't speak for me. Anon that sent the message about gender essentialism, if you're a listener, hi.
Fuck is your
What's up?
problem? Okay, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Take it away, Weenie.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gallifrey Ad Nauseum, a podcast where we are experiencing every depiction of Gallifrey throughout the Doctor Who universe in release order. I am the Alley of Rassilon.
I am the Ramon of Rassilon.
I am the wax figure of Les of Rassilon.
Awesome.
And with us today is yet another incarnation of ourselves, who has been helping us in the shadows, Quinn.
I'm a friend of the show, and my name is Quinn
Of Rassilon.
of Rassilon. Of Rassilon.
Yeah, we had a fifth one of us who was going to join us, but they got stuck in a time vortex.
Is that what happened? I felt a twinge of cosmic angst.
Ramon, that was
Yeah,
really
that's what
good.
happened.
Okay, I thought it was the state of the world.
Les, I need you to know that was the entire reason I wanted a guest for this episode, was to do that bit.
It's a really fucking good bit.
That's amazing, actually.
Approved.
Our fifth person
There's a
is
fourth
Craig.
one of us who's not the
I was
actual
gonna
one who's
say,
supposed
yeah.
to be here.
Our fifth person is
And-
Craig, but he doesn't talk, so
Yeah.
Exactly.
he's in the
He's
vortex.
trapped in the
Wait,
trapped
are
in
there
the
usually 4 people on this show?
No.
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 Okay, that's what I thought. I was like,
Well,
if I missed
mean,
a fourth
If you
person.
count the ghost of Terrance Dicks, yes, but he also
Yeah,
Is
that's
Terrance
true.
Dicks
Yes.
dead? I'm sorry, I'm gonna come off
Spiritually
as
Mark
the
Platt is
stupidest
here.
person alive on this.
spiritually my side is here. I think Terrance Dicks is dead because there's at
Terrance
least
Dicks
like,
has we have covered
Is
this
he
every
dead?
time
He's
Terrance
dead.
Dicks comes up on the show. Terrance
He's
Dicks has
dead.
been dead since 2019.
Okay, he's dead.
Oh, just recently. Okay.
Yeah.
I can be
Recently.
excused.
So I'm
In
sorry.
my
The
So,
team
grand
is
in the
recent?
scheme of in the scale
So
of
it's-
Doctor Who recent, yeah.
so is his name
Okay, that's fair.
Terrance? His name is Terrance Dicks now.
Yeah.
If we do that, I will remember that he's dead.
Call him
Okay.
Terrance Dicks.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
past tense.
That's fair, actually.
If you couldn't tell,
I
we
am
watched
so
the Five
sorry.
Doctors.
Yeah, this week we
Oh,
watched
good.
The Five Doctors, if you couldn't guess.
Um
By
I-
Terrance Dicks.
by God, is it by Terrance Dicks? So this was part of is the first Doctor Who episode to not be part of like a season. It was the first special in that regard. For the 20th anniversary, aired on November 25th, 1983. For Children in Need. It was a charity special, which I think it's forgotten. I forgot that until
I
looking
didn't know
back.
that.
I also forgot
Yeah.
that.
It was the first time Doctor Who did like a Children in Need event, and definitely not the last.
There was nothing about children. I'm just saying.
No, I mean there isn't ever in
I know that's not the point,
later
but
Children
like,
in Need stuff either.
if I was a child,
The children in need
I would
are
like this episode.
the people watching this. Yeah.
That's true.
We are the children in need of Doctor Who. It was, as previously mentioned, written by Terrance Dicks under the production of John Nathan Turner, and directed by Peter Moffat, no relation.
Are all of those real guys?
Yes.
Okay.
What else would they be?
Sometimes
We
there's
have-
fake guys that are multiple people that are under one name. So
Yeah,
now I'm suspicious every time I hear a name. I
a
ask
few
if it's a
times in a
real
row
guy.
we had episodes written under pseudonyms.
It does keep happening.
It does.
Uh,
So it's better to ask. Otherwise, I'm gonna sound silly.
yeah. What's everybody's history with the Five Doctors?
Well, I'm brand new, and I have only seen one other episode with Tegan, which was the one we last recorded. And I've never met Turlo before, but I have so many things to say. I will not say them yet, but I will say them soon. And yeah, that was my first time seeing the Five Doctors. I think, yeah, no, I can share my thoughts later. Anyway, I'm brand new. Um, and I had a lot of fun watching it for the most.
This is maybe the second or third time I've seen it. So I watched all of the Fifth Doctor's run years ago, like a decade ago, and then I think the first time I saw this was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So I put it off for a long time for absolutely no reason. Um, yeah, I really like it. That's it.
Oh. Yeah, this was a big day for the Hell year. Because this was the same day that the Star Beast aired because my Hell year was 2023. So I watched this the morning before the Star Beast dropped.
That's insane. That's
Yeah.
completely insane.
Yeah, I felt ill. And it meant I didn't remember much of it. But I think a separate time I screened it for my college's Doctor Who club. By which I mean it's the only classic episode I was able to successfully inflict on them. And we had a good time. Usually they would vote, and they would vote on a New Who episode because they all were New Who fans. That sounded like I have like a thing against New Who fans. I promise I like New Who fans. Hey, New Who fan.
It's not true.
Am I a New Who fan?
Yeah.
Okay, I actually caught the end of this at Doctor Who Society when I was going to St. Andrews in early 2022, maybe.
Yeah, 2022. No, that was 2023. That was during
Early
the-
2023, yeah. So that would have been spring 2023 semester. They had broken this one up into chunks, I think, and so I got like the latter bit. But I wasn't paying that much attention. It was the very end. I knew that he was going to turn into the statue, and I was like, oh, this is what I know. But I hadn't got very much before that. A lot of it was a pleasant surprise. I had a lot of fun with it. I liked it.
That's
Have
a
you
wild
seen-
one to jump in right at the end.
Yeah. Have you seen Love and Monsters?
Yes, I feel like it's pretty Classic Who typical. I don't know. It wasn't my first Classic Who episode.
Yeah, Quinn and I watched this together, by the way, for this.
Yes, we watched it together a couple days ago, and Ramon said anything that you think of to say to me, you should write down in your notes. And I stopped doing that because I was talking constantly throughout the entire thing.
I started writing down things you said, so
I'm really glad.
Perfect.
I was writing down your bits so I could steal them.
No, I think we notes are-
Okay. I see how it is. This is pretty
So-
typical for Ramon.
Which one of
It-
us
yeah.
would be the master? I'm wondering. Ramon.
What? Me?
Master behavior.
I've never lied in my life.
I believe you wholeheartedly. I know that you're
This
just
is
here to
true.
help.
Ramon's the one who tells the truth.
Oh shit.
Well, Quinn and I are a set of guards. One of us only tells
There
the
are
truth,
two
and the other only
guards that
tells
are
lies.
guiding. They're guarding two doors, and one of them only tells the truth, and the other one only lies. Ramon's the one who only tells the truth.
So true. So true. Is it known that like Turlo sketches all the time? Like, is that
This is like new behavior
No.
for him.
okay? I was like, what the
He
fuck is
just
going
does
on?
this.
Little
I have
art
so much-
guy.
There's so much going on with Turlo here.
if they're really
I
fucking
missed
his
completely.
shoes,
Was he drawing?
he was
Was he
drawing.
The
drawing?
first shot of
anything?
him, he was
He
drawing.
was sketching in his little sketchbook. We never
I
see the
remember this.
sketches. What do you think he was actually sketching?
I think he was just scribbling.
I think he was writing fan fiction.
I think he was drawing pictures of himself.
I think he
Yeah.
was drawing little comics of himself killing five in
I
various
think
ways.
he was drawing 5 shirtless.
At this point,
Yeah.
is he still trying to kill five, or is
Nope.
this sort of like a? So
I
it's
don't-
just sort of
like
to
2
de-stress.
stories after that. 2
I've
stories after
never-
he stops doing that.
I've never seen Turlo, so I was just going off of what I've seen on the internet about him, which is very little.
Turlo is
Um,
one of the greatest characters ever because his reaction to anything seems to be, it's all over.
Guess I'll die.
It's so
This happens
over.
like 5
Fuck.
times this episode.
real as fuck. Okay, so he's a little artsy boy who wears red shoes.
I mean,
He's
he
wearing a
serves a
first
ton.
communion suit. So he's wearing his first communion suit.
Can I ask about this honestly? Like, do you guys know anything about men's fashion? I have a question to ask genuinely. So Turlo is wearing that sort of and I promised myself I would look it up before this episode and then I didn't. The kind of collar that you wear with the tuxedo with the like triangular little bits poking out, but he's wearing
So
it with a
true.
tie instead of a bow tie. What's up with that? Is that allowed?
I'm
I
gonna
have a
say I don't know
slur
anything
to
about
say.
men's fashion, so I'm gonna lie to you. But
Yeah.
like, so like this is either like his school uniform, like it is supposed to be his school uniform, right? Because that's what he gets in the TARDIS
Mhm.
wearing. But like, maybe he's just picked up random stuff lying around. Like, I honestly have no idea. Yes, Leslie.
Is he from Earth?
No.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's
He was on
Ali-
Earth, but he is not from
Alien
there.
fashion. It's like how
No,
the
this is
Doctor fucks
this is
around.
a really important question because there's only 2 characters I've seen that do this, and it's Turlo and there's this guy in Ace Attorney, and I'm really invested in this guy in Ace Attorney, and I'm trying to figure out what his fucking deal is. So I was hoping I could sort of like backdoor it into the Doctor Who, but
Is
no
he
such
also a
luck.
redhead?
He's a 29-year-old Japanese man.
Does he have red hair?
No.
Okay. No? I've never played Ace Attorney.
No, he could, he just doesn't.
Allie, stop laughing at me.
well,
No, it was just funny because I was like, "Are you implying that that guy is Turlo?"
I don't
No.
know. I was
would
just
never.
looking for connection. It could be.
If Ramon keeps this in the episode, if any listeners have like insight into this, they can direct everything to the social media of this podcast or in our Discord. You can @, me and say, "This is what's happening, you idiot," and you have
You know,
permission to insult me.
you
But I've been looking
cannot,
for a long time.
you cannot blame me for asking about connections based on Doctor Who's history of casting white people as Asian people.
This is true.
Okay,
I just
no,
put it
I
out
need to-
there.
No, wait. So is your implication that instead they would cast an Asian person to play a white person to mix it up? Like, what do you think is happening here?
No, I was seeing if Turlo was your guy from Ace Attorney.
No, I don't think that he is. But,
Understood.
I'd like to keep my mind open, but I would
Okay.
say he's definitely not.
I got it, actually. Your guy from Ace Attorney is a Doctor Who fan.
That's
I wouldn't put it past him.
that's plausible from what I know of this
Is this
guy.
still about the shirt
This is
collar?
really exciting.
Yes.
I was kind of thinking, yeah, sorry. I was kind of thinking that one of you guys would be like, "Oh, I've played Ace Attorney because I'm a massive nerd." But I've kind of outed myself here now.
Oh, we're all really
Anyway.
cool people. We're not nerds
We're
here
all-
at all. We're really
Yeah.
suave and cool.
I got that
Sorry.
impression.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
We're
I'll
not like those
shuffle off.
Star Trek nerds.
No, God, no.
See, my thing about
Everybody
Turlo,
knows that Doctor Who is better than Star Trek.
and you
Yes,
can
Alex.
quote us on that, guys. I was gonna say, like, the thing about Turlo in men's fashion is that I don't think it really matters. Like, he might as well be in drag at this point. So I don't think the men's
You
fashion applies. I don't think it matters.
I need to know,
you
like, the
Because
costume designers. Were they choosing this specific combination to imply that he was, like, doing something weird? Or is this sort of like a signal to the audience that I'm not picking up on? Like, what's the
I
real,
think
like,
they
'cause I
have
looked on the
3 shirts
internet.
total in the
yeah,
BBC
can I be
wardrobes.
completely, totally honest right now? I still don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's like the little triangle, like, oh God, what is it
There's
called?
a certain type of collar that is supposed to be
Okay,
for, yeah. I
okay.
would just like to say that the first thing that I wrote down about Turlo is that drag could save him. And I
The
had
first thing
sent,
I wrote is that he might as well be in drag.
and I
I
The
was
think
way
like,
he's
estrogen could
sitting.
save him.
I many such cases could save him. He should be doing drag. Have you seen his eyebrows? Hello. He wouldn't even have to do them.
I mean, he's the
I had
classic
for a
little
very
gay boy
long
thing.
time. I had the Tumblr URL Gerlo saved. I don't
Oh
have it anymore,
goodness.
so if any listeners want that, you can take it.
No, no, you can't. No,
Allie
you
is
can't. Cause
taking it
nope, nope.
literally right
Oh,
now.
okay.
Ramon, can that please be this episode's title?
Yeah.
Called a wingtip.
Wingtip, like the
Oh,
shoes?
wingtip. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you wear
Anyway,
wingtip? Do you wear wingtip Oxfords with wingtip collars?
you've that's just I don't know any. I mean, as demonstrated by the fact that I'm asking this question, I actually don't know shit.
I also
So
don't know. That's why I'm asking.
yeah, can we get
Allie,
some
did
men
you?
on here? We're really underrepresented, in
No,
people who wear
actually,
men's fashion.
we can't. Actually, it's part of our contract. Um,
Yeah.
That's pretty gender essentialist of you.
I mean, I'll be a man, but you're gonna have to give me like 3 months.
wait until I pick up my next tea prescription, and then we'll talk.
Does the tea prescription make you understand how tuxedos work? Is that the implication here? Is it tea for tuxedo?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes them sexier, but I don't know anything about them. I think
It makes
I'd be able to tear it
you're
off better now
you're
because I'm
more attracted.
stronger.
Okay, so I was wondering if that was what you were implying. You're more attracted to tuxedos when you're on tea?
I honestly, I don't know. I'm not sure I know the difference between a tuxedo and a suit. I gotta be honest.
That's okay. We have to move on. I'm so sorry.
The last note on Med's fashion is the thing that Quinn said out loud. The first shot of all 3 of them together, of Tegan, Turlo, and the Doctor, was they're all dressed for a different event.
They are.
They are.
They
That is an
are.
essential part of a TARDIS team, frankly.
Yeah.
Tegan's wearing the same coat as the Doctor this whole time, as the
I
second
had
Doctor.
also
Yes,
pointed that out constantly. Yeah.
I noticed that too. Yeah, big
I don't know what's up
old
with
So
fur
bad.
coat. Big old fur coat. Um,
It's
two
cold.
and the yeah. Are do you can I why did they do the time scoop like that?
The triangles?
The triangles.
It was. I mean,
They weren't
budget, right?
they weren't triangles though.
It was a
Pyramids?
trapezoid.
It was a stretched out trapezoid. It wasn't even a triangle.
Wait, what makes you say it wasn't a triangle? It had 3 points.
It did not have a
On
point
top.
at the top. It was flat on top. It's a trapezoid.
Wait, was it? Okay, I
Yeah.
remembered it as a triangle. I'm so
That's
sorry.
I
I
mean,
also
it looks
remember
like
it
a
as a
triangle.
triangle.
No, it's a trapezoid. And what, who designed that?
I
Are there
think
any
it actually.
specifics?
I think it actually did change between a trapezoid and a triangle at least once.
I
Whoa.
think a genius
We're both
designed it,
right.
and I want them to design everything.
Maybe it was a trapezoid when they were scooping 2 people and a triangle when they were scooping 1.
Wouldn't it
But
be
I can't.
amazing if they put that much thought into
Did
it?
you
Yeah.
imagine?
I also watched. So I also watched the commentary with from 2003 with it's just Terrance Dicks and Peter Davison talking about it. Which is
God.
it feels very much like old coots giving advice. It's very it's um but that the version that they were giving commentary on also had the updated effects that it was like a little swirl that was also triangle shaped because it had to fit in the same space and
Yes.
I didn't know they updated it. Why did they do that?
Because they hate fun.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna
Uh,
make something, make it.
I think
Don't
Terrance
update
Dicks
it.
said, like, I think the old version was fine. But they were both
The old
laughing at
version
it.
was fine. The old version is
I mean,
classic. Old
I
man
don't know
runs
if it
from
was
triangle.
fine,
Yes.
but it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Have we already talked about cosplaying the time scoop at a con?
Almost definitely.
Can you imagine the photo
What's
Black,
your
ops you could
black triangle
do?
on front, like sandwich
Yeah,
board style. Black on
yeah.
front, printed photo on
okay?
back.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking actually you could get for a photo op the actors to crouch down in front of you and be in the time scoop
Well,
That would
of
here's
your
my
outfit.
question. Do you have to walk around the con doing the YMCA sort of like?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
do that anyway.
That's true.
I know what a podcast is. I know what a an audio media is.
Oh, we do this
Oh,
all
it's
the
okay.
time. Don't even
We
worry
do
I've
this
about it.
all the
I've only
time.
just learned to laugh out loud instead of
This is
silently.
true.
I
In
only just
the
started doing that on purpose.
in the immortal words of Justin McElroy, this is an audio medium.
In the immortal words of Griffin McElroy, open the glottis.
To be fair, they're talking on Skype in what I'm listening to, and they can't see each other.
We have to see each
Um,
other, otherwise it would just be everyone talking all at once, forever and ever.
And it was
Well,
for
it's
like our first two
2025.
episodes, and we were like, "Fuck this."
It's 2025 now, and so we're used
It
to
is?
sort of like Zoom and shit. But back in like 2016, they didn't even have video yet.
We didn't even have computers. They did that shit by
They
pigeon.
actually, yeah, the Adventure Zone
They-
is completely recorded by Passenger Pigeon.
Oh my god! Sorry, you mean the podcast? I thought you meant like Skype. I was like, they did. My dad keeps telling me that we need to post our video of our recordings, and I keep saying, absolutely not. In a
Absolutely
million
not.
Years.
No.
No. No.
When we
I-
get
I
like
would
fancy
rather-
setup.
I would rather spend the extra time editing together clips from the show into video trailers than I would have any aspect of this
Yep.
video recorded.
The only time people are going to see my face is excuse me, when we're famous enough to do panels at cons. Then they'll get to know
I
what
was
we
gonna say,
look
you
like.
guys should do panels at cons.
We want to.
Right?
We will be
Well-
at Chicago TARDIS, just not in an
This
official
is true.
capacity.
We
We're
got to
just
make
gonna be
those
there for fun.
ribbons. We got to make those
We're
ribbons
definitely
also.
that's on my
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah.
list of things
Oh.
that we need to do.
I'm sorry, before
God,
I
yes, the
forget,
Mind
can I
Probe
say
ribbon.
God, yes, the Mind Probe. Nothing new under the Who. One thing really quick is that I think it would be really fun because there's going to be a lot of Gallifrey actors at CT this year to ask them to make any sort of sound that we can incorporate into our soundboard for the pod.
The
I think that
soundboard
would
that we
be
don't have.
yeah, but we can make, and I think that would be a really fun bit because we can get like Sean Carlson and Miles to do that, and then we'll have like a Narvin button. Anyway,
Yeah, just press
I
the
just-
God yes the Narvin button.
Deploy
literally
Narvin. Sorry, that's not his name. Deploy Narvin.
Narvin.
What's his
There
name?
you
Billy
go.
Narvin, exactly.
I've
Activate.
never said that name aloud before, and it doesn't feel right.
But the more that you're into it, the more Marvin is the fake name. Such
I'm
is
not into
the
it.
power. No, but you will be.
Well,
Such
I've
is
seen
the
it. I've
power
s-
of Doctor.
I don't know if I will be. I've seen it a lot, and it looks completely natural, but I've never said it. And now that I've said it, I'm like,
I should
It
rephrase.
does
The
feel-
more
the first time
the-
you say it out loud in your North American accent, and you're like,
oh my
Narvin,
god, it's
you feel like the
fucking
devil.
deadly. It's fucking deadly. Narvin.
my beautiful
You know,
North
you know.
American accent. A lot of Brits recently have been saying, like, oh, well, you sound a lot like my, insert some relation here who lives in X state. So I assumed you were near there. And I keep trying to explain that a lot of us just sound exactly the same no matter where in America we are. And they don't believe me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's
'cause they're
hard
used
for
to having
Brits
different
to
accents in
understand.
cities.
It's like Ramon is from the South and we have the same accent.
Yep. Anyway, the doctors all get triangled. they get triangled, and then when they become really bad little wax figures that some black gloved hand, who
they're
is
so bad.
probably the master, don't worry about it. That's what they want you to think.
I was gonna say that we're getting masturbated, but I think you're not allowed to say that on
No,
the
we
air.
are.
Well, you have
No, that's
now.
really good. That's really
It's good.
good. That's true. And
I did feel like
really
I was
good.
getting baited, like personally.
oh yeah, no, it absolutely
This is at the
was.
point
You were.
where Ramon says, I can't remember if he's in this episode. And I was like, I'm 90% sure he is because he was in the episode I watched. And I'm pretty sure that was this.
Two in the brig. Two in the brig are back together, baby. Two in the brig. Back together,
Cute!
baby. Back together. Dream team.
They're
Dream duo.
so
It's so
cute.
amazing.
They are in
My
I
favorite
love
bit
Meg in
love.
this.
Did they get time scooped together?
Yes, they
Yes.
did.
They, right.
It was cute.
Like,
So
My
cute.
favorite bit is that Two walks into the Brigadier's like what meeting? Like what's happening there?
He's getting
is he
honored,
getting
and he has to
promoted?
give his speech.
Well, it's
He's getting
Okay.
honored.
It's after his retirement party, is what Terrance Dicks wrote. But actually, what Terrance Dicks wrote was it was supposed to be at his retirement party, and they were going to have like cameos from a bunch of unit people there. And then this is going to become a running theme. Production came down and was like, "No, we don't have the money for that."
Hell yeah.
What's fucking
my
It's just him
favorite bit
talking to
is
one
that-
other guy.
Two comes in and he's like, I'm so sorry. I have to speak to the Brigadier in private. I'm gonna insult you. Please to let us have some alone time. And then they kind of like go outside on their little stroll down the path, and then as soon as they get outside, Two is like, well, that was it. I have to go now. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, it
They
was
didn't
pretty
even.
awesome.
They didn't even. Show
I
a
really
little
enjoyed
kiss.
that. No, literally, I just feel like Two's kind of a very bad date. He's very withholding. I wanted to see them kiss sloppy with tongue on screen,
Didn't we all?
Yeah.
personally. Didn't
We
we
also
all?
wanted this when we watched the War Games with Jamie, but
The Brigadier just kind of like has that effect, I think.
yeah.
Like he looks like he kisses with tongue.
Men.
Oh, just
Well, the doctor, I would say the doctor specifically, but
Well, yeah.
Lovely chaps, all of them.
they talk
All
about
of them.
Omega.
oh, I
Um,
hate
yeah,
that. It's
they-
my
they
least
start-
favorite
Don't
Britishism.
forget Omega.
we have to
They
say
start
Omega
doing
because
this-
it's the character. Yeah.
Yeah, they start doing this thing. They start doing the Doctor Who special episode thing where they just start naming other things that happened in Doctor Who. They're just like, hey, remember this other thing that happened in Doctor Who? While they're just like old men walking, so they don't have to do anything.
They walk
Well, this is-
5 feet and then
Ramon,
and then
yeah, they
Yeah,
walk
go.
5 feet, and then the doctor has to be like, "Goodbye. I'm not even gonna give you a little kiss." But Ramon's not gonna tell you that they found out in the commentary is that Terrance Dicks had also written a scene
Sloppy
where
kiss?
the doctor gave him a. No, I was gonna say that there was a blowjob that they cut, but they
Well, there are
had to
about
cut it
7 of
for.
those in this.
Who on?
I mean, they
who?
had to cut it for parent ratings, but Terrance really wanted it in there.
Who on
Yeah.
who?
So that's why the walk seems so short. It's because it's missing the blowjob.
Anyone? Who on who?
The doctor and the brigadier.
that's up to Terrance.
I know. I'm saying like
Who's blowing
mean
who
who's-
is the question.
yes.
Who was
That
blowing
is the
who?
question.
Yeah, no, it is a really good question. Did Terrance say in the commentary track?
No,
I guess
the
we'll have to
snipers
guess.
got to him first.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
I
gonna
guess
say
I'll have to guess.
two is blowing the brig because he's always on that recorder.
Okay, that's a really good point.
He's also shorter,
you-
so he doesn't
Technique.
actually have to bend down that much.
Right, it's easier on the knees.
No, but you have to understand that I think that the brigadier would say that to him, and then it would all be over. Like, I don't
Like,
think he's
I-
putting up with that shit.
I think two would be the one on his knees, but I also think that he would be really derogatory towards the brig the whole time.
I'd believe it, yeah. Do you have
Uh-huh.
to cut this? Is this allowed to go on the air?
It's we're fine.
Borderline.
Yeah.
We're alive.
Ramon will decide in post, and we'll all just go with it.
Actually,
Yeah.
I've written an
I-
extremely explicit 2 big fan fiction. I will now read it to you on the
Yeah.
podcast.
No,
This
recording
bit is
me
actually going to be the promo.
the cold
that-
open.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna stick us before the intro and just no context.
Actually, we're
I'm
going to
gonna
do
have-
this. This bit is the promo, and then we're going to run a poll on Blue Sky and see if people agree.
Can I run a poll on our other socials as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll probably do better on Tumblr.
I would imagine.
2 Briggs, sloppy toppy, not clickbait, deep tongue kiss.
Not clickbait.
Terrance
Not
Dicks.
clickbait.
Not clickbait. Yeah, recording me and editing me are 2 different people. I have no idea what that like stern editor is gonna do.
Anyone want to talk
Our
about the
Yeah,
producer.
The
our
fucking-
producer.
Formana date? Where she
Yeah.
gets the seasons
Cute.
wrong? I fucking love
That's
that.
cute.
I didn't know she was going to be in
It's-
this. Oh,
And it's Douglas Adams dialogue, so it's like good.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
So
good.
can I
The
say my
timing
bit
is
about that one?
amazing.
Yeah.
Can I say my bit about that? When we were watching that, I was like, this is so funny because they're using flat bottom boats, which is like, that's the thing. That's where I'm from, or not where I'm from, but where I'm living right now in East Anglia. Like, that's the whole thing is that they're like really shallow rivers, and you get a lot of those flat bottom boats that are sort of like pushed along with poles or like pulled up the river by like a horse that's on the ground. And I looked it up, and so that was filmed in Cambridge, which is not that far from me. And I thought that was very funny because I was like, I don't know, I spotted it is all I'll say.
We have an expert. We have a correspondent.
It is though, because that was cut footage from Shada, which was supposed to take place at the university that was based on
Mhm.
Cambridge.
yeah.
Yeah. The rest of it was filmed in Wales, right?
Most of this story was filmed in Wales.
Yeah.
Like in-
which
like in the
Terrance Dicks.
ocean?
Yeah,
Like
it was
in
filmed
the
on the
sea?
backs of whales.
No, like in them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
Jo-
Jonah
what's
style.
his name? Thank you.
Yeah, Terrance Dicks in the commentary was talking about how like he refused to come out for filming for a lot of this because he didn't want to,
That's real.
because it was cold in Wales.
It
And
looked
there's, like, no
really
real-
cold.
Yeah,
Ugh.
but then he also complained that the director changed some of his lines, or like actors would suggest changing who had certain lines, and he got mad about that. Really funny.
He's hard to please. He's hard to please, huh?
Yeah.
Can anyone explain why 3 called the Master Jehoshaphat?
No.
He did.
Yeah.
What did he actually say? Wait,
He like called him
I
that
got
and
the
then was
transcript.
like, "This is my best enemy, the Master." But that's
I
after he
caught
called
that.
him
I think-
Jehoshaphat.
oh.
But that's after he called him Jehoshaphat. So I'm
I
wondering
don't think
what
he
the
was
fuck
calling
that
him that. I
means.
think he was just saying that as like an exclamation.
Oh, I was like, why?
that might be it.
Why did he call
think
him
he was-
that?
I don't think he was calling him that. I think he was just saying like
God damn
the way
it!
you would say like, wow.
Oh, like when he said
Wow.
"great." His first lines of the episode were "great balls of fire."
My favorite thing he does.
I
So fucking
miss
good.
3 so much.
Me
Me
Every
too.
time I
love
see
this guy.
3, I'm like, I didn't think I missed you this much, and now I'm laying eyes upon you, and I'm like, laying eyes upon you, and I love you more than anything.
I love his voice. His voice is so nice to listen to. Like even
I
though
love his
he's
frill.
even though he's usually a cunt, like there's something very
He is a cunt.
reassuring when he's being kind. Like when he's like, "Come along, Sarah, we'll figure it out," blah, 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 or what the fuck ever. I was like, "Oh, wow, I feel reassured."
It's really sad and upsetting that my good friend Katie Manning couldn't make it to recording because I would have really liked to see her.
So true.
Yeah. I always want to
So-
see Katie Manning.
Maybe Katie Manning should come on this podcast.
Maybe Katie Manning should come on the podcast.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe Katie Manning should come on the podcast.
Katie Manning, if you're listening to this, open invitation.
But speaking of Sarah Jane, I have a lot of fun. So one detail from the commentary that is just like context here is that this was the special was supposed to be written by Robert Holmes, and he couldn't make it work under script editor Eric Sayward, who I'll have some words about at certain points. So Terrance Dicks was called in pretty last minute to work on this, and that explains a lot of why it's like this.
I think it's super coherent.
Yeah, it's really coherent. K9, I don't remember whether this was before we started recording, but we were talking about how there should have been more K9 in this, and
Yes.
Terrance Dicks fought to have the amount of K9 in this that we do have, because JNT fucking hated that dog.
Why?
Well, you were saying also that this is the first time Sarah ever shows up on screen with K9.
I was gonna ask, how do we know how she got a K9?
So the pilot for the spin-off that never got picked up, K9 and Company, is about Sarah Jane being mailed a K9 by the Doctor, and then being able to... It's basically the same concept as the Sarah Jane adventure, it's just not without the kids.
It should have been me.
Who was sent K9?
Send me a K9.
Yeah.
It should have been me that was sent to Sarah
Listeners,
Jane's
send
house.
Les a K9.
A
Send me
real,
a K9.
actual K9.
I would cry and be
To
really
the P.O.
excited.
box.
Yeah, our
The
P.O.
PO box that we'd have.
Yeah, the P.O. box. If
I'll
you
give
can't
you my
find
home
it, that's a
address.
skill issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you know
Time
what?
scoop it to us.
For a K9, I will give out my address publicly. I don't give a shit. Give me that K9.
Yeah.
How about come to Chicago TARDIS and give it to us there? Give it
See,
to them there.
there you go.
Yeah.
I'll have room in the car on the way back to escort him. Allie, you have to sit in the trunk.
Yeah, sorry, I was just doing the math on like your
gets
car and
shotgunned.
our stuff, and I was like, "Ooh,
So you're going to be on the roof.
yeah." We'll
K9
spot
will
you to
be
the
my
roof and
co-pilot.
K9 will sit in the passenger seat.
Exactly. I fucking love K9.
Mail me back
He
to Toronto.
time scoop you, actually. We have the technology.
We have the technology.
So we should say, I feel like we should mention that every time somebody gets time scooped out of one of these little scenarios, Five gets angina, and eventually he starts disappearing,
He's experiencing the symptoms.
which I really
He's
like.
got he's
Who
got cosmic
hasn't that
angst.
happened to? Yeah.
It's very
Who hasn't?
relatable.
Who hasn't got cosmic angst and China
Yeah,
from time to time?
It's migraines.
I think he also gets cosmic angst vagina from time to time, but I think
Oh yeah.
Turlo sorts that out, so we don't have to talk about it.
This is where we get the line, a Time Lord, a man is the sum of his memories, a Time Lord even more so. And in the commentary, it was very funny, because Terrance Dicks was like, that's the line everybody loves. I don't know what it means, but it sounds profound.
It
Fuck
does,
yes. Nursery rhyme, Time Lord nursery rhyme mention.
Yet
It's
another
the
Time
Grey
Lord
spells.
nursery rhyme. Yeah,
Very
and
exciting.
they're always like, it's not true. And it's always true.
They never
Also-
learned.
It's always something sinister. Also, like how to get into the tower for the tomb of Raston. That's how you sing your time tots to sleep. Fuck.
Have you guys seen that tweet about Zelda?
This is what
No.
we kept saying.
You're gonna have to
It's-
be a little more specific.
There's a
The
Zelda
one
tweet
tweet.
that's like Zelda NPCs are always saying things like, "There's an ancient song in our culture, and the meaning of it has been lost to time." And the song, and then they start singing, and the song is like, "Link, use the bomb flower on the wall. Press up on the D-pad to access items." That's all I'm thinking about any time a Gallifreyan nursery rhyme comes up.
So fucking funny. Ah,
Press B to double jump.
Yeah,
There's that response that's like, here lies a brave Zora warrior who fought by pressing B.
that's actually what the Tomb of Rassilon translation said.
yeah,
It does
it
say
literally
that.
is. And this was when I started
Yeah.
thinking, like, the Death Zone, like, this episode is structured like an open world video game.
That's
It is.
true.
The Death Zone.
They're in the death zone, by the way, dear listeners.
Yeah, they're in the Death
Yes.
Zone on Gallifrey.
Which is
the
the
war
The
game.
Death Zone.
which is the war games. Again,
What did they say?
Yeah.
The zone has been reactivated.
Yeah.
Is it the zone or the tower that's activated?
Oh, I
Is
wrote
the
it down
zone-
as they were saying it. So at the very least, they say the zone has been reactivated, but they might have also said it about the tower.
you know what's funny is that I say that same thing in bed all the time.
Yeah. I have the
That's
transcript
so
up. The line is,
interesting.
recently
For
the
the
zone
zone
has become...
And the tower.
Elaborate on this.
No, that's okay.
I think we're good. I have the transcript up. The line is, recently the zone has become reactivated. Somehow it is draining energy from the Eye of Harmony.
Harmony.
Everything's always draining energy from the Eye of Harmony.
The perimeter.
When we were watching this, Quinn asked what the Eye of Harmony was, and I tried to explain, and I couldn't.
Oh, I
I
can.
Black
still
hole.
don't get it. I was gonna say
Black-
that.
Black hole.
So they took.
I heard that.
Oh my god! They went to a black hole, and they basically
Hello.
did technology to it to make it start collapsing to a star. Sorry, they went to a star and made it start collapsing into a black hole, and then they froze it while it was mid collapse, and then they took that and put it like inside the planet basically, and they use it as a power source. So it's like held in stasis while it's collapsing, and it's a big old battery.
And
There's
there was
a little bit of it in every TARDIS. That's how the TARDISes are powered.
Yeah.
Is
Or they're
there a
like-
reason that they couldn't like put solar panels on the sphere?
the dome?
Yeah, the dome.
Citadel?
I think they.
Yeah, it
Did-
gets
did
a
they
lot of
not?
sun. I don't know why they wouldn't just like put solar panels
don't-
up there.
That seems a
instead of
lot
this whole-
easier.
They
It
don't
powers
need it.
Seems a
time
lot
travel
easier.
Yeah.
more than it powers like
Yeah,
the grid.
It does look
I'm
like
just
in the
saying,
Three
I think
Doctors.
it
It
would
looks
work.
like it powers the grid.
It does. Actually, maybe it does. Maybe it powers all of it. Because it's
It
like how
seems
the
like it powers
Matrix
all
is
of
like,
Gallifrey.
It's like how the Matrix is like the big powerful supercomputer that like predicts the future. It's like their oracle, but it also powers like Gmail for them. So like maybe it's the same. Like the Eye of Harmony powers time travel, but it also powers like your electric toothbrush.
Yeah, exactly.
is it
Okay.
ethical to run
No.
Gmail on
No.
dead Time Lords?
No.
Second follow-up joke. Do you guys know that comic that's like, oh man, I'm just feeling real low right now.
I can send email.
Yeah.
Oh shit, for real?
Oh shit, for real.
It
That's
is
backwards,
ethical to
basically.
run Doom on Time Lords, though. I will say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can run Doom on time.
It is always morally
You could run
correct.
Doom. You could run Doom on a single Time Lord, though. You don't need the Matrix for that.
You don't.
Could you run Doom on the Nethersphere?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Missy was definitely doing that.
I for sure, yeah.
Like absolutely. You could run Doom on Danny Pink alone.
They
That's
did.
what Clara was
They
doing
did
in
do
there when
that.
She
No, like
opened
the
up
show.
his chest.
The show literally ran Doom on him. They doomed
Yeah,
his ass.
They did. They did do that. I mean, Missy in that milk truck did it, but
Do you guys know about the milk truck?
do you guys know about the milk truck?
What?
There's supplementary. The novelization.
There's like a short story or a novelization that confirms that Missy was the one who directly killed Danny by running him over with a milk truck.
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
I'm obsessed with it. It's my favorite piece of trivia ever in the whole world.
I love Doctor Who.
Do you think she's making the penis face?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Well, my question is
100%.
like, do you think she knows how to drive?
No. No.
Like, do you think maybe it was
No.
an accident and then she had to
I think she-
improvise? Like,
Do you
I think she
think
only knows how to start the car and hit the gas. I don't think she knows how to steer or stop.
well,
Stop?
That's all
Yeah.
she needed to know.
three never taught the master how to drive Bessie. Therefore, the
Well, I
master
wouldn't
never
either
learned how
if
to
I
drive a
was 3 and
car.
my car was Bessie and the master was
I'm
the
just
master.
saying, that's the only way the master could have learned, and he didn't.
He does know other people.
Doesn't the
No.
master fly like a plane at one or
He
like
flies
a
a
Well, that's not
helicopter.
the
He flies a
that's not the
helicopter.
same skill.
No, that's true. You could.
I also
technically
don't
learn
think
to
the
fly
master has like a
helicopter, though.
license for that, to be honest. I
He
love
don't have a
that guy.
license for anything.
He's a license to kill.
No, they're pretty
He actually
clear that he
does not.
shouldn't
They
do
don't like
that.
that. They don't like
Yeah, they
that
don't like
very
it when he
much.
That's
does
still
that.
against the law for him.
And when if you elect me president of Gallifrey, I will pass a law that says that the master can do whatever he wants.
That sounds like something the master would say.
What?
Speaking of passing a law so that the master can do whatever he wants.
Hey,
Oh my God,
I have a
when-
question. I have a question.
Yeah.
So they're like, yo, we need you to go into the death zone and help the doctor because we need him for whatever the fuck. And we'll give
His
you
body.
regenerations in exchange for this. Does the master, is he out of them or what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I haven't seen the lead up. I also
Yeah.
thought it was
Remember?
fucking,
Do you remember Crispy Master?
Yes,
from
I was-
the Deadly
yeah.
Assassin. That was because he was like on his last body,
got
and he
it.
was like clinging
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
And his current body is his current body is the stolen body of a different guy.
Well, he's stolen
Whoa.
his current body, Anthony Ainley's body is the stolen body of Nissa's dead father, specifically.
Yeah.
Like he's parading around a dead guy that
What?
is the doctor's
That's why-
companion's dad. Yeah, he does it for
Yeah.
ages too.
That's why when someone asks him like, "Oh, like did you regenerate or like a new regeneration?" and he's like, "Kind of." Something like that.
Oh my fucking God.
Like
He's
that's how
Yeah.
he got this body.
really messed up.
I love
Wow.
him so much.
Did you guys notice the shout out to Crispy Master when he landed in the death zone and passed
No.
the crispy body of one of his predecessors?
Wait, what did he say?
He said one of
He
my
was-
predecessors, and then he laughs.
And then he walked away. But it was like
Oh.
a crispy dead body
I
on the
see.
ground, which was fucking hilarious. Can we please talk about the Raston warrior robot? I think
Is that the
love it.
disappearing guy?
that is one of my
Yeah.
favorite characters of all time in all
Oh
of
my
Doctor Who.
God. Me too. I loved him. He's so lovable.
Like 90% of the time, when I'm talking about, I love the Five Doctors, it's this guy. I just care about this guy and this.
The
Like star
jumping?
jumps.
So bad.
Oh my God.
I have a
Right?
poster of a Raston Warrior robot.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's not on my wall because
Can we see it? Oh, shoot.
No, it's in a box. But
You
So
wanna
this
get
was
married?
a last minute edition because
yeah, was it?
Terrance Dicks got the note that like we need another obstacle for 3 and Sarah. They get to the tower too easily. And
Did
so
they
they
have
pulled a
just a
fucking morph
leftover-
suit out of the costume storage and
I was gonna say it looks like something they might be wearing under the Cybermen costumes. Like, did they just?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
But
was
the-
The
obsessed
jump and
and
disappear is
So
oh,
fucking
it's
good.
so good.
masterpiece.
the sound
My
design.
favorite thing-
with-
Oh my God. He's so funny. And his little spear.
Also,
Um
the legs.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yes.
Really good. Wood.
He's the best
What?
character in the whole world. Well, easily.
There's a really okay. Bear with me for a second, but there's a part of in the Eight Doctors, the book, that gets like into the mind of this robot, and it's actually kind of cool. 'Cause it's
We're gonna read
programmed
that.
to,
We're gonna get to it.
like we are gonna read it, but it's just about it being like programmed to detect movement and like keep watch forever or something. It
Is
makes them-
this
like deep.
We made a
in really
Murderbot
funny
joke
way.
about this robot. What was the Murderbot joke?
We just said that Murderbot can do that. Can do the jumping in
Yeah,
the
this
air,
is Murderbot. It
teleporting.
does this.
Is this the first time we've seen one of those, or is this a known guy?
Yes.
This
This
is-
was
Wait, there's other
invented for this
appearances?
script. No.
Does it have... Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm obsessed with that.
this is
It's
like
the
first
best
and only
thing in
time,
the
I
world.
think.
Who fucking
Yeah.
was that? I'm gonna look up who that was.
Yeah, please do, because
If he was
my
credited.
hero.
He better fucking be credited.
my
I
fa-
need to at him on Blue Sky or whatever.
Yeah, we love you. We love this thing.
Please come to Chicago
Um,
TARDIS.
Please come to Chicago TARDIS. My favorite thing about the Cyberman costume was that they very clearly had made them all in like the standard size, and they were much bigger on some of the actors than other actors.
Yeah. It's so good.
It's great. It's
Yeah.
amazing. I haven't seen the classic Cybermen yet, I think. And they're fantastic. I love them so much.
The Cybermen, more fun facts from the commentary. Terrance Dicks did not want the Cybermen in this. Eric Sayward kept forcing him to write them back in, which is why they keep getting, like, massacred every 5 minutes in this. It's because Terrance Dicks does not like them. And
I
Eric
liked
Sayward
how they
loves
kept-
them.
They kept setting up the same bomb outside of the TARDIS.
For, like, 20 whole minutes.
Oh yeah, and it was the same shot twice. Like they put it down twice, and Turlo just goes like, "Guess we'll die."
Yeah,
There's
it's
nothing
Curly
to
and
it.
Susan sitting there going, huh.
They have no backbone.
We found him.
You found him?
His
Who
name
is he?
Keith Hodiak, who was an actor but is more famous as a professional ballet dancer and instructor.
Oh my
He's in
God.
motherfucking
Yes.
love. I am thrilled for this.
I'm
Wow.
Is he
Was
on
he
Blue
ever in
Sky?
anything else in Doctor Who?
No, he was only the Raston warrior robot.
My
Oh, I
king.
love that.
I gotta look up a picture of him.
That's so amazing.
Hey, it's kind of crazy that like they can cast black actors, but only if they don't show their faces. Like that's kind of fucked, right?
For sure.
Yeah, that's what they did. Oh
God,
my
I
God.
love him.
Look what I just caught on my
Do
phone.
they kill the Raston Warrior robot in this?
I don't think so.
I don't think
Oh.
they do. They just run away from
Damn.
it.
I would have nominated it for the Harper Award if it had died.
So
Absolutely.
true.
Can we give it some kind of award? I loved it so much.
We can give it the Omega Award, fuck it.
So true.
Which one was that?
I don't know.
Acting.
Yeah,
Choices.
Okay, yeah.
You know what?
please,
That's actually
because,
so
Action
true.
character.
because the
Yeah.
jumps where his legs kick back, like in High School Musical.
Oh
or
my
something,
God.
Like,
Fucking fave.
I love him.
While we're here, can we talk about Barusa's character assassination?
Yeah, what the
this
fuck?
is so depressing.
It's not even him. I don't think it's him. It's not.
What the
He-
hell
it's
Barusa
not
from
happened,
him.
Academy
man?
era.
It's not Barusa from the previous story, even.
No, it's not Barusa from the fucking show.
No.
Who is this? I don't know this man.
I'm saying, I don't think it's him. What, do you think he put on
Are
one
you-
pair of black leather gloves and was like, ooh, I need immortality?
Everyone's
Some
always
kind
saying,
of-
"Oh, the war chief is the master. The war chief is the master." They're not ready for my groundbreaking theory. Barusa is also the master.
I'm saying.
Bruce is actually the war chief.
Barusa's
the
the
Ronnie.
war chief.
The
Bruce is
circlet,
one of those other
the-
fucking
what
Time
was he
Lords.
wearing? The fucking
The coronet of
the
Rassilon.
coronet of Rassilon with the big ass like rubies on it.
But he has to
Oh
put
my
it on over
God.
his weird black hood and cape and
Yes.
glove stitch
That
that he
way you
seems
know
to
he's
only
my
be wearing
God.
for fashion.
Can I say one thing about the master?
Always.
His fucking
Actually, this whole thing should be about the master.
the cloak that they have him in with the collar that makes him look like Dracula. The shots
Yeah,
of
he
him,
wears that a lot.
the shots of him running away from the camera. Funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well,
It's
Anthony
really
Ainley
good.
is great
It's
because he
so
was made in
good.
a lab. Anthony Ainley was made in a lab.
lab.
Period.
To
No,
play
he
the
was made in
master.
a lab to play the master. And like he spent his whole like the at least the latter part of his life, like he didn't care about other jobs. Like he just wanted to play the master forever, and he kind of like succeeded. Like he did play the master for a very long time. And he just kind of like played cricket, and he was a confirmed bachelor. And yeah, I love that for him personally. And a lot of the time that beard is fake. Like there's very few episodes where that beard is his real beard, which I think is funny.
That is
It's
funny, actually.
beautiful.
Yeah.
We keep
I
talking
think it
about
was
getting Terrance
Delgado's real
Dicks'
beard.
ghost on the pod. We need to get Anthony Ainley's ghost on the pod.
It's such a pity that he died in the 90s and you couldn't get him on because I would love that.
We do have, so like this is at the other end of series, whatever it is, that started off with Arc of Infinity.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got returning characters from Arc of Infinity, which is really fun. We have Barusa and Flavia, in different
And Flavia
regenerations.
Wasn't in Arc of Infinity.
Wasn't she?
It was a
Is-
different woman. Her name's
is-
Thalia.
Dahlia, damn. But
Wow.
Is Flavia actually the Doctor's aunt, or is that just something he says for fun?
no idea.
Because 8 uses
Who's
it
to
as
say?
like a my Aunt Flavia, he's blah 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 blah, you know? So what
Maybe
the
it's a
fuck does that
common
mean?
name.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
But we also get the return of, and I didn't realize this was the same guy. It's Paul Jericho, Castellan Mind Probe,
Castellan
Oh my
Mind
God!
Probe.
who was the Castellan in
I-
Arc of Infinity.
Loved
back,
him.
and
He
it's
was
him.
great. My favorite thing was that he seemed like every single line was being given to him via teleprompter, one word at a time. I loved him so much.
And it wasn't even. There's an alternate take of not the Mind Probe where he like does it with emotion, and they didn't use it. I've got to find this.
It's so I feel like they never even have alternate takes in these in Doctor
please
Who. I feel like they
please insert both clips
Yeah, I will.
for my health.
I will find the alternative
Thank you.
one.
You are authorized to use the Mind Probe.
What? No, not the Mind Probe.
What? No, not the Mind Probe!
For as much as we talk about God, yes, the mind probe, he didn't even get mind probed.
No, he got shot.
He didn't even
No, he
fucking
got
make
shot.
it to the mind probe.
Got shot by his own subordinates.
As Ramon, as far as Ramon has explained to me, the Castellan's only job is to command these guys, and then these guys shot him.
Yep.
All the Chancellery Guard do is shoot each other. I keep saying this.
If you know what I mean.
There's like a handful of times. There's like 2 or 3 times in all the episodes we've seen them where they actually shoot at like an enemy or something. All they do is shoot each other. Dead.
Do you think that they put all the Time Lords they don't really like very much in the Chancellery Guard because they're hoping that they'll
That's a really fucking
shoot
good
each other
theory.
dead? Do you think that's what they do with them?
You know what?
Um,
Now that
I
you
need
say
to
that,
ask
For when we get to Gallifrey.
That's just my take. That's what do I knows.
no, put
I
a
need
pin
to
in
know,
that,
was it
listener.
Yeah, but you should consider that for the rest of your life, listener. Is it the Chancellor or is it Barusa who says, we have a power-boosted open-ended transmat beam?
Fucking fave. I loved that line.
Yeah,
Pretty sure that was the Castellan.
it was the Castellan,
It
and he
was
says
really-
it like he's like is showing a like prize on a game show.
It's amazing.
The
After we
gestures
watched
to
this
it,
episode-
it's really good.
I went into the museum and I started telling about people about this line and nobody cared. But it's the funniest line anyone's ever delivered. That's the best. Next to how many Naimons? That's like the best classic actor I've ever seen. Is this guy who plays the Chancellor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
reading. This
I'm
is what
sorry,
Quinn was-
the
I'm
Castellan. Yeah, sorry.
I'm stealing another one of Quinn's bits, but like he reads every single line as if he's being fed it one word at a time.
I just said that. You're not even stealing it from me. I just said that. Like
We
3
had
just said
minutes
that.
ago.
I was on Flavia's TARDIS wiki page to see if she's listed as the Doctor's aunt, and she is.
Yo!
Hell yeah!
Score
Quinn,
one
this
for
is the thing you don't
Leslie.
know happens very often, which is I get distracted looking something up and then I miss a like very important thing that was said.
What I'm hearing is that it's because you don't care about me.
Yeah, it's because I hate you.
I know. I know this. I'm still going through my notes. I think it's really funny that Sarah Jane gets broken up with and dumped in, where does she get left?
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen. And then just like goes on this little adventure with the doctor, but a different doctor, and never brings this up in like school reunion. I think it's really funny. Like, she's so much stronger than I am.
What the fuck would she even say?
I would lose it, is the thing. Like, I would go ballistic.
She should have shot him
Yeah.
with K9, frankly.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's why K9 wasn't there.
Yeah.
There was a Yeti in this episode.
There was, yeah.
Yeah.
My
It
note
was the
is
army.
Yeti. Yeti, I thought Tom Baker had finally made an appearance.
Yeti, I hardly know he.
Yeti, I hardly
That's
know
what
her.
I thought you were gonna say.
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
I wish I would have said that.
The
Oh.
classic Les bit.
I'm off my game, guys.
Yeti? I hardly Eddie.
Yo, Mike Yates. Mike Yates.
Mike
Hey,
Mike fucking
gay little
Yates.
Mike Yates with his
Gay
gay
little
little
Mike
curls.
King. My king. I asked Ramon at the time, is that Benson, which isn't his name.
Baby Benson.
Insult, insult to
Benson
my man.
Boone.
Little baby Benson.
No, I can't tell them apart. But
Do you know that
apparently I don't know their names.
Benson got turned into a baby during one of the episodes?
Yes, I've seen that one, and his name is Benton.
Benson. Benton?
Benton with a
Benson.
T.
It's
Benton.
Benton.
Fuck me.
It's Benton with a T. Yeah.
Whatever.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
And
Yeah.
Liz
No, I
Shaw,
have
but
watched
like
that
Mike
one.
Yates.
That one is that the very racist one?
No, that's the Time Monster. That's the one that we like.
The Time Monster is the only
You can kind of say
classic
that
blue
about
story ever written. So
You can
Yeah,
kind
all of them, yeah.
Say that about all of them. But yeah,
The very
Time
racist
Monster.
one, or the one that we like.
Also, Jamie and Zoe.
God.
Hi.
Jamie and Zoe!
Zoe's bubble
Yeah,
wrap
what were-
dress.
what were they on
Yeah.
about
I like
not
seeing
having
Liz.
Sorry?
Oh, I just said I liked seeing Liz.
Yeah. I was like, what were they on about not having money for unit cameos when they did?
Unit
Yeah.
cameos.
It's bizarre.
They were there. I saw them.
And Terrance didn't like this either. Terrance thought that this was a weird way to make those cameos work, which it is. It's nonsense.
Well, I loved it. Isn't Yates at this point not in unit and also
yeah,
has
Yates
never met
isn't
Liz?
in unit and also has never met Liz.
Yeah.
I really like that. I think that's beautiful.
That's fucking
And just-
funny.
And it works, but it works like just like Jamie and Zoe don't even remember the doctor. Like,
Mhm.
it's all fake.
Well,
But it
my
kinda
theory
works.
was that
It has
maybe this
internal
was a
logic.
spot where they were trying to put in Katie Manning, who is a guy that is associated with the Yates.
You were right about this.
What were you saying?
The reason why Terrance
I
Dicks hated
know!
writing this was that he was not given any specifics as to which actors he was trying to write or what characters he was writing. This was very last minute scheduling of like what's an in studio like we need to get some characters from each of these doctors in the studio for about 5 minutes, and so it's like who can we call in a favor from on like a Thursday?
They were like, "Hey, Terrance, go fuck yourself."
Hey Terrance, write this like the day we shoot it.
Oh my god.
And so we had to leave this slot
Really?
in, and so it needed to be a scene that could have been anybody.
It felt like Joe, and it felt like Joe specifically because it was with Yates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really could have been basically anybody. Although I will say that having Yates be like a little bit evil and shady worked because he was.
It always
I thought
works.
Because he
Very
is
cute.
a
I
little
thought he
bit.
was-
Exactly.
I think he was very cute. So
Me too.
Oh, he
I
is.
love him.
He's cute and he's evil and shady. That's his whole
yeah,
thing.
he's literally cute. Yeah, if
Literally
they
cute.
they should have gotten Roger Delgado in for this episode.
Yeah, she got on his ghost.
Isn't he dead?
He
Yeah.
had tragically died in a car crash some 10 years prior, yes.
Right, and then
Yeah.
they brought him back as Crispy Master.
Which was very insensitive in
Yep,
my opinion.
Craziest thing they ever did.
Yeah, that one was,
many
I
such
don't know about that
cases.
one.
Many such cases.
The first Doctor
Speaking
is
of
in
our
this. We
good,
haven't talked about that.
oh, okay, yeah, we
What?
can do that. I was gonna say another
Huh?
thing about the Master.
The first Doctor is in this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Well,
first
old man
Doctor's in
runs from
this.
Triangle.
he wasn't.
He doesn't do anything the entire time, so it's
I was
He
fine.
gonna say,
doesn't do
what?
anything is the problem, yeah.
No, it's just
Didn't
like the
they?
three
Wasn't
doctors.
there only the original first one in that opening clip, and then they had a different guy play
Yeah.
him throughout the rest of the
It's a
episode?
different guy, yeah.
Okay, okay.
It's
I
Richard
was wondering.
Hurnell.
It's
Um,
always a different guy.
Yeah.
And yeah, my note for that is Grandpa's in the mirror maze again.
Yeah.
I thought it looked like one of those tunnels you get in like the Arctic section of an aquarium
Yeah.
where
It does
it's
a
like
bit.
kind of
True.
cold in there.
Yeah.
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 Like they were gonna turn
I
a corner and see like some penguins or like sea lions or some shit.
That would be awesome.
I was thinking about Caradroya the whole time, actually. I had several Caradroya
It was
notes.
very Kerdroya.
It was extremely Caradroya in a great way. Caradroya is an audio drama by Big Finish that stars Paul McGann as the Eighth Doctor and India Fisher and Conrad Westbus
And also Paul
as
McGann is the Eighth Doctor, and Paul McGann is
and
the
Paul
Eighth
McGann is
Doctor.
the Eighth
Yes.
Doctor.
There's
Tigger
three
and
of him in
Eeyore. Yeah. Yeah.
It's got a lot of like people in different places, like different sections of like the same place, like converging on a point.
Mazes.
Very similar stories.
Yes.
And very fun.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Susan like being here. I wish there was more for Susan to do.
Yeah, Susan didn't
Susan-
do anything.
You mean when she sprained her ankle on a blade of grass?
Yeah, this was so apparently Terrance did this as an intentional reference. It's something that bothered him in the first Doctor era was that Susan seemed to always be like, or at least like female companions from those first few seasons always seemed to be breaking their ankles on random shit.
Oh, so in order to acknowledge that, instead of breaking that mold, he decided to lean into it.
Yeah, Susan is like a horse and will get spooked and break all her legs. And then, for good measure, he does this to Sarah also for some reason.
Yeah,
I was
pushes
gonna-
her
I
down
was
the
gonna say-
hill.
That hill.
Oh my
that
god.
hill she falls down. Honestly, the funniest scene. Like
She also
It was
didn't
very
need
funny.
she
It's
didn't
hard to
need
watch.
a rope to get back up. She could have just walked up.
well,
Hello?
they're trying to make it out like it's this really steep incline. He's like, "Come
It's
away from the
literally-
ledge." It's
That's a location and direction issue. That's not a writing issue. But
100%.
like he was complaining about this, and he was complaining about everything in the commentary. Love that guy.
Terrance
Oh, for
Dicks,
sure. It is
Terrance
just so
fucking
difficult.
hated this.
Well, I love it,
He,
Terrance. So
the first
please
thing he
note
says in
that.
his commentary is apologizing for it.
Terrance, if you can hear me right now, there's nothing you have to apologize for.
Finally.
Genuinely, it's one of the most fun episodes.
Yeah.
Decades in retrospect, we love it.
Yeah.
Would you say, Les?
Oh, I said finally a writer who gets it.
Oh yeah. There was the jumping guy.
apologize
Like, what
in
else do you need,
advance.
really?
I just mean like opening with an apology for what you've done. I appreciate that with my
He's
whole
much like
heart.
Stephen Moffat in this way.
Stephen Moffat would do that. Yeah.
Has he done
Um,
that?
Stephen Moffat
Not to
hates
my
himself.
knowledge. But yeah, he would.
Would he? I know. I say you say he would, but has he?
I don't know of any specific instances, but I feel like he has. I
We
feel
have to
I
start
remember,
watching
I
the-
remember something about the like tweet-alongs in 2020 when he did something like that of just like like every other line he was like, "Oh, that's stupid. Moffat must go."
Yeah. Yeah.
Good shit.
I think Susan having almost nothing to do in this, I think, is like even weirder than the other companions having nothing to do. Because
Yeah.
there's like she doesn't even have dialogue with the other doctors really. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like five
Which is
five seems
weird.
pretty annoyed. It's weird, right? Like Five seems almost annoyed that she's there, and then they just like she's like smiling at them, like waiting for someone to say something, like "Hi, granddaughter," and they're all just like, don't look at
And-
me, don't talk to me, and they don't They just ignore her. It's so weird.
Fuck off, Susan.
And in her run, like, a lot of the dialogue, we get very little dialogue that's about, like, her and what her character, like, motivations are. And when we do get it, it is about how the fact that she is an exile from her home planet and is not able to go back home. And she's on Gallifrey again and doesn't seem to think anything about this or care.
Right. Exactly.
For Susan. Justice for Susan.
Women are only
Stick
there
the
to break
exiles
ankles.
in the TARDIS and leave them there the whole story.
Yeah.
Yeah, women exist to break their ankles.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah.
She doesn't have any
like,
depth.
This story has too many characters. Like, I nobody does much of anything in it. Like, that's fine.
I mean, literally at the end, Baruza is like, stay there and don't move and don't say anything to all the companions, and they do for the rest of the plot.
This is such a This is
It
such
doesn't
a
get more
fucking
extraneous
Ace
than
Attorney. Listen, this is an Ace Attorney Investigations 2 number of characters.
Yeah,
I've never
And that's
played
all I'll
Ace
say.
I believe you.
I have to have at least one of my Ace Attorney references has to get it into the podcast, so I have to just keep making them until until the producer lets me have one. Yeah. Because I don't think my men's fashion tangent is going to be making it in.
Can we credit Terrance Dicks as producer on our podcast?
Can
I
we
would,
at
except
least
for that, I want to have this on my resume.
The estate of Terrance Dicks. Please
The
give
estate
us
of Terrance
permission.
can I? Well, it might not be him. It could be another man named Terrance Dicks. You never know.
That's
Can
true.
we
It's actually Terrance
mention
Dicks.
Terrance Dicks.
Dicks?
Actually,
It's Terrance Dicks.
yeah. I'll legally change my name.
Yeah,
And then,
to Terrance Dicks. Yeah. No, that would be awesome.
yeah. No, it'll work. It'll be fine.
We don't have to talk about it, but can we mention Master Gay-ass line?
Oh,
Always.
yeah, we have to.
Please,
The
okay,
universe
thank
without
you.
the Doctor scarcely bears thinking about.
It's the
Yes!
cosmos without the Doctor. Yeah.
Hello.
I wrote that down too.
Jesus Christ, man.
I have a slur to say.
There's a lot of.
I thought we weren't allowed to say slurs.
No, that's what we say instead of saying
That's what we
slurs.
say instead of saying it. is
Okay.
how I'll go. I have a slur to say.
We offer
and
the
then-
suggestion of a slur, and the
and then
audience,
the audience can
do with
fill
that
it
what they
in.
will.
Exactly.
I think you guys said I was allowed to say dyke. I do think the Master should dyke.
Yeah,
This is dyke behavior, okay?
that is dyke behavior.
What, Allie?
Every time I watch a Five and Ainley story, I'm like blown away by the amount of tension between them. Like like not even just the dialogue, but the way Five talks. Like
They're-
any minute they're gonna start making out.
They're also
really
blown
cute.
away.
Wow,
I
another
always
one.
think I misremembered it. But no,
No,
I
they're
was
really
right.
cute. And he says it kind of sarcastically, but we find out that like he had nothing to do with the plot, so he like for sure meant it for real. And it's like, okay, man.
Yeah, he was actually just like,
What?
oh, sure.
Just
I'll go
completely
do this
genuine
chore
about
for
this.
you.
I love him. I miss them every time I see the Master. My whole day is made better. I never, again, like 3, I never remember how much I miss him until I see him, and then I fall in love again.
Yeah.
And Doc Sock we would cheer when he came on screen.
And like they're sending him in, and he's the one who says like, "You're sending me in because I'm disposable, right?" And they like, "Oh no, of
They're
course
like-
not." And
they're
like,
like,
Yeah.
no,
You're like, what, us?
no.
I
Use
like
you as
that
a
he
tool?
immediately
No.
tries to befriend the Cybermen. I asked Ramon if this was something that Ainley did very often, and they were like, no. So you have to assume that like him seeing 3 briefly like made him revert back to his old ways.
And 3 being a cunt to him, definitely.
Oh yeah,
Triggered
I mean,
that.
but that's like to be expected.
Oh, yeah.
It's always sad. I mean, I personally I think it's sad to have the Master and 3 in the same episode and like not give them a lot because like, come on.
Yeah.
You
the
never
shot
know
of 3
what was
reversing
happening.
Bessie
Yes.
to go back to the Master was so good.
Oh, they're
He's
so
so
funny.
The
I
timing on
just,
that was
funny.
amazing.
God, they make me so happy. What? Yeah, I also have a slur to say, but like lovingly, like
Five
supportively.
does Five does fully leave him for dead, though.
Yeah.
Truly.
Oh, I would too. I would too.
Five pulls like a master. Like the master would absolutely do that to the doctor. But this time
Yeah,
it's reversed, which is so
He's
fun.
learning.
it's
Especially
amazing.
He's
They're
learning.
especially
such
because it's
dicks to each
five.
other.
And five is such like a weenie.
Well, five is so interesting to me because he, to me, is the most English of the doctors, and I mean that
Yeah.
derogatorily. He's very
Definitely.
much coded as this English aristocrat in a very specific way. And
New
it's so much
slur
like
added to the
he
list.
loves to be. He's very nice. He's very polite, and he's also like extremely mean and like bad. It genuinely does bad things to a lot of people, and a lot of fans like think of him as a nice person, and it's like, yeah, he's nice, he's polite, and he also like will shoot you with a gun.
Yeah.
Also, like many
Forgot
British people,
about
he
that.
has he has disorders and will faint all the time.
I
I
do love seeing him faint.
Hots Doctor,
I'll say
all
that.
time fave.
Oh, for sure. There's something about like this sort of like specific kind of British judgment that I cannot deal with very frequently. Like the false politeness is in a specific way just like gets to me. Um, my God.
What do you mean?
No one should live here. I have a pair of cat ears and I keep being like, I share my cute cat ears, but I can't because people in the museum are gonna be dicks about it. Yeah.
Terrance Dicks?
Yeah,
They're gonna be
Terrance
Terrance
Dicks.
Dicks
Yeah.
about it.
Would you learn your medieval history from a cat girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Exclusively, yes.
I hope so.
New diversity initiative at the museum.
Cat girls.
Of course we're diverse. Quinn in the museum is a cat girl.
Okay, plot-wise, there's not like
This episode doesn't have a plot. It's an open
Barusa.
world game.
Barusa, who's not Barusa, is like, I want immortality. I'm gonna use the doctor to get me to the Ring of Rassilon so that I can be immortal. And that's exactly what happens. But but it's not in the way Barusa wants or thinks it's gonna happen, even though all the fucking signs are there.
Yeah.
He's just the
I
not
like
Barusa wants the power so bad that he wears Rassilon's ring and then turns into concrete.
Yeah, I like that
Concrete, baby.
there was a spot made for Barusa, but like there's no more spots left now.
Yeah,
So did
nobody
Oh,
someone
they're on
else.
the
else
other
change
side.
the ring?
Oh
No
yeah,
one, I
okay.
guess the other
Oh.
side.
Yeah,
But
There's
it's
that's,
room
I
for
mean, that's
both.
gotta
rotating.
be
It
a
rotates.
subpar. Do you think they can talk to each other? Like I know that they can't talk, but do you think they've got like sort of a shared understanding or
No, I think
no?
they're concrete.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Also,
But
I
they
think
kind of come
that
back to life
they
in a way
Yeah,
do.
they
that's
do.
it is a really creepy effect. Like
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
won't
it's
say
it's
Yeah,
it's
it's
creepy.
it
good
cool.
looks
visually,
good.
but it is scary.
That would be fun to cosplay, I have to say. Also, not
Yeah.
difficult. Not difficult.
The three other Time Lords on the
Mm-hmm.
Tomb of
Mhm.
Rassilon.
You
Yeah.
just get some
There is
Yeah.
the
foam, like
bit the bit that gets me about the game of So the game of Rassilon, I guess, is
War games.
it's the war games, but it's also when you win or lose by getting the ring off of his gross dead finger and putting it on and losing whatever. Like it's very much like a video game. But what really cements it being a video game is the way they're all standing in the chamber and then Rassilon's voice announces this is the game of Rassilon. And you can actually hear the like arcade music behind it. It's like a
The
video
you have to
game
remember
opening.
they're
it's
in the boss
rainbow.
chamber.
Yeah, it's
What?
Rainbow Disco Rassilon.
It's Disco Ball
Well,
Rassilon.
yes.
He's a
Yes,
giant floating
exactly.
disco ball. We're back at the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
We're still watching The Wizard of Oz.
We are still watching The Wizard of Oz.
Another video game component is when Barusa puts on the ring, becomes concrete, and then the ring reappears on Raston's dead body.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
respawns.
Also, sorry, real quick, listeners, put a pin in Raston's dead body and wearing a ring of his, just for later, for Gallifrey. Not for Gallifrey, for Zagreus. Put a pin in that.
Put a pin in all of this for Zagreus.
Put a pin in all of this for Zagreus. Just honestly
Yeah, that's
rewatch
true.
this before we listen to Zagreus.
Is there a jumping guy in Zagreus?
No, but I just realized it's
No.
basically the Five Doctors anyway, because there's all the cameos.
Because
I
that's
mean,
exactly
Zagreus
what happened.
is the 40th anniversary special
Fuck!
from Big Finish. That's why it's like this.
I did not connect those dots.
Zagreus had a bigger cast. Yeah.
A few other things that happen in here. The Brigadier punches the Master, and it's really funny.
Yes.
I was gonna say, were we gonna talk about the Brigadier punching the Master? I think
Yes.
the Master was really one of our standout stars in this episode, and he should have
I
been in the
agree.
entire thing.
I agree.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The Brigadier punches the Master, and I think the Master just stays unconscious on the floor for the rest of the episode. He's taking a little nap.
Yeah, he takes a
he
little
wakes
nap.
up.
They
the
tie
girls
him
tie
up.
He
him
wakes
up.
up and goes back to sleep.
And he
wakes up and
plays
pouts.
dead. He pouts. He gives up.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
He's so cute.
Really good.
Also, 2 calls 3 fancy
discover-
pants.
What?
2 calls 3 fancy pants, but as a slur.
Oh,
Yeah.
and 3 calls 2 a scarecrow.
Yes.
Classic.
I love
This
that they
is
hate
like
each
in-
other so much.
It's so
Do you guys ever watch Deep Space Nine?
I have not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the one where they go up the really big hill. Quark and Odo go up the really big hill, and they start like insulting each other.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the chessboard scene being like the Ala Moraine episode.
Oh, Move Along Home? No, that would have been
Move
a
Along
funnier
Home.
joke, wouldn't it have been?
There's still
do
time.
we didn't do our usual thing this episode of like going through it chronologically. We're just having a chat, but
Yeah.
I love that scene.
One more thing
Yes.
from the episode. The like inscribed obelisk in the tomb with Old High Gallifreyan
Oh
on
my
it.
god.
What is
Oh,
this
yes.
script?
Nah.
Because it's
I-
not a script.
yeah.
It's just random characters from like Greek.
It's wingdings,
Exactly.
actually.
It's
It is wingdings.
fucking wingdings.
Old High Gallifreyan is
God.
wingdings.
There's that.
It looks like
have a
ass.
question. I know we're not listening to Zagreus yet, or like anytime soon, but do they have the Death Zone honk sound in Zagreus?
I don't know. I need to re-listen to it.
Because I really want
Forgot.
to add this to our soundboard. It's my favorite noise.
It's
I think
really
they do
fucking good.
actually.
The Death
It's
Zone honk.
really
they
good.
must.
Please.
The Death Zone shofar.
Yeah.
They also the last bit is we're wrapping everything up. Flavia asks the Doctor to take on his responsibilities as president again, and the Doctor runs away.
He goes,
The
not
Doctor,
it.
like,
Not before sternly saying, "You will address me by my proper title," and then hightails it to the TARDIS.
yeah, like literally, like, what orders can I give you right now to distract you so I can run into the TARDIS? And it's really funny.
Well, and it's funnier because she knows that's exactly what he's doing, and she doesn't stop him.
Yeah,
She can't.
and Peter
because
Davison
he's the
plays
president.
this really well. Like,
Really well.
it's so funny. And then the last
Final
shot is
scene
like
is-
the him.
Yeah, I was gonna say the last scene is so like Dix is truly the Moffat of classic Who.
Yeah, it's like the Tegan asks, "So what? You're just gonna like run away in a rickety old TARDIS?" And he goes, "Why not? It's how this all started." And like looks into the camera. Peter Davison could not get through that line without breaking. It cuts off sooner than I think it was meant to because he kept like cackling after he finished that because it is really stupid.
I love it. Oh,
It's
God,
so good.
yes.
It is.
Yay!
Yeah.
The 5 Doctors when there was only 4 of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they like eventually release Tom Baker and Lala Ward from the
very much
vortex
like
that they're stuck in.
another thing Terrance Dicks said in the commentary is like, yeah, I got to this point with. Oh yeah, the Doctor gets mind controlled by Barusa. I would be remiss if I didn't mention this for a bit.
Why not, Ramon?
I
Don't worry
put
about
money on it in my notes that you would have
Say-
something to say about this.
Say the line, Ramon.
I'm saying the line about Terrance Dicks. I think that the fact that we haven't seen something like this in a bit, and now it's Terrance Dicks is back, and some hypnosis and mind control is back. Hey, Terrance.
You're back, baby.
Or I'm sure you would say that.
Yeah. It's definitely about Terrance Dicks and not me.
Yeah, there's no viewer bias here.
No. He makes the Doctor kneel. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Anyway, I
Moment
had
of
to...
silence.
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence.
Anyway.
I mean, there's also, for me, they put in Flavia ordering the guards around by just, like, gesturing at them the way you might gesture at dogs or something. So, we all had treats for all of us.
Also, a part that made me think of you, Allie, was when the Doctor ordered the Chancellery Guard to do something and he, like, clicked his heels and did it.
Treats for me. Yay.
Is this like
Treats
the
for
kink
you.
section of the podcast, or?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Normally
this is the
it's not
kink
like
corner.
one condensed segment like this.
Literally, yes.
That's awesome.
The kink closer.
That's
Yeah, I
That's
think
so
we're
cool.
establishing a new
Probably on
tradition
every
here.
podcast.
I mean,
Can
literally,
we put, like-
a commander shot the Castellan dead, like, in cold blood, and then just stood there and was like, what are you gonna do about it? Treats for me.
I have this dream where he put a collar and leash on the master. It'd be good for him.
Did they
And,
not
like,
literally
I
do
just-
that in...
That happens
I'm
in the
worried.
show.
I'm worried he'll run out into the street and get run over by a car like poor Danny.
That is
Pink.
why they do it to him in The End of Time.
That's
That's
what
the
the
reason
end
why.
of time.
That's true. I guess it does literally happen to him. Well, I want to do it to a master I like more.
Yeah, that's real.
Because I think that Sim would benefit from being run over by a car in the street, and Sim fans would agree with me.
I mean, they
but, like-
put Delgado in the priest collar, which is basically the
You
same
mean
thing.
you mean Sim
Yeah,
Master?
Delgado
or
to
Sim
me is kind of
himself?
like a really fancy cat. Like, I wouldn't technically leash him because I would make sure to keep him inside, otherwise he would decimate the local bird population. But that's
Yeah.
just my take.
real.
Missy is an indoor cat. This happens to her.
And then she escapes, and the local bird
Yeah.
Only
population
turns into a
is,
cat,
in
physically.
fact, decimated.
It's yeah.
So true.
I love Doctor Who.
Awards.
It's really
We've already
fucking good.
decided on giving the Omega Award for acting choices to. Do we have the name? What was the name again? Of the Raston Warrior Robot actor?
Yeah.
The-
Keith
Yes.
Hodiak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keith Keith Hodiak. Keith, if you want to come on the podcast, we love you.
How do we feel about the production design in this?
Oof. Oof.
I think it's the best episode I've ever seen. So 0.
Terrance Dicks in
Can
the
we-
in the
can we give-
commentary. Yeah.
Can we give a double Omega Award to hold on. Castle and Mind Probe. Paul Jericho.
Yeah.
The Mind Probe.
He's not the cat. That
Castellan
Castellan
Mind
isn't named,
Probe
so
is
I'm
my
calling him Castle and Mind Probe.
favorite.
Whatever.
Well, in the expanded universe,
you're
his
right.
name becomes Castle and Jericho
Oh my
Like-
god.
Okay,
in
that's
universe
fine.
as well.
Are there any other
I like
awards to give?
Nothing. Like, I could nominate Barusa for the Varden Award for anticlimactic reveal, but honestly, it was
the
climactic.
reveal is just-
It was climactic to me.
Because the reveal is just that scene from Spaceballs where Dark Helmet is playing with his dolls. And they walk in. Like, that's the reveal.
Yeah.
It is pretty bad.
All right, that's
Pretty class.
our one award is a double Omega award.
Our first double award.
Yeah. General
Any final
impressions. Final
Would you like
thoughts.
I loved it.
And
Also,
this
part
is
that-
very good event television.
Yeah,
It's very much a slideshow of things you know.
it's great. And it's really fun to watch, and the master is there. What a lot of TV doesn't understand is that if the master is there, I put up with anything.
That's real.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the level of fun nonsense that like modern day Doctor Who specials are trying to be and like failing to be because they're trying to be too dramatic. Like the Five Doctors, like it might not be like how they wanted to make it, but it knows what it is, and it's fun.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous.
Here's my hypothesis. There's a few things in this episode that the fans got very attached to in terms of how they changed the canon, because it established a few things about Gallifrey, like Raston being kind of trickstery or not entirely morally infallible, and it introduces the Death Zone and a bunch of other like background Gallifreyan details. It introduces the like it's flyby, but they introduce the fact that you can be granted more regenerations just on a whim by the High Council, which is a bit wild. And so
Yeah, that is the first time we hear that, isn't it?
yeah. So that's what this story kind of gets built up as, is like, here is this thing that changed what Gallifrey was forever, even though I don't think it changes all that much. Like, this is the same
It really
Gallifrey as Arc of
doesn't.
Infinity. Including the same Castellan and so, but I think that two people who grew up with this story, they got the wrong, who are currently the writers, they got the wrong lesson from it. It was just like a good anniversary special changes what we know about this show forever, instead of while also being a slideshow of characters you know, when I just think it needs to be a slideshow of characters you know.
Definitely agree. I think, probably the biggest thing is how it changes Rassilon and the lore around Rassilon, and kind of puts the implication in that he's not always totally a good guy, which obviously becomes massive in Gallifrey lore later on. But really, not all that much gets... So, all right, so what are we doing next?
We've got a very special episode next because we're doing something different. We're not watching television.
What?
We're not recording this for a while. So
okay, thank God.
But this is
I got so scared just there. This is for release schedule. Got it.
Yeah, for release schedule. Our next bonus episode is something. It is television. Do not worry. Our next bonus episode is Mark of the Rani.
Yippee!
Get to meet our girl. There's a woman. And then our next main episode, we will be reviewing the source book, reviewing the source books and playing a module of the FASA Doctor Who TTRPG, which was released in 1985 and does have scenes and characters from Gallifrey, and like, because it's a TTRPG, has to construct like a coherent picture of what Gallifrey looks like, which means it's a very interesting source book. It is not generally considered canon, but I think the people who don't generally consider it canon are cowards. And I'm very excited to do something that isn't watching a television episode. We're going to have a special guest GMing for us, and I'm very excited about it.
I'm so excited, and I'm also terrified.
Yes, Quinn?
Is this the bit where you say what your Patreon is and where people can find you on social media?
Yes. We were just
And
about to
did
do
our
that.
theme music.
And we got our theme music.
Hooray!
But first, our guest, Quinn, do you want our listeners to find you?
Hi, my name is Quinn. And if you can find me, don't. Thank you.
Anything you want to plug other than the Ace Attorney games?
Hi, my name is Quinn, and I think you should play Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I don't have anything to plug because the potential of anyone that knows me in real life listening to this episode and finding me on the internet is too horrifying to bear. But thank you for the invitation.
All right.
Damn, okay.
Play Ace Attorney. That's the message.
If you
play
play
Ace
Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, if you play Dual Destinies, I'll find you. You don't have to find me, I'll find you.
Doctor Who AU Ace Attorney called Space Attorney. Thank you.
I
No, we've
have
talked about this.
I have
Signing
on a
off, we're
soundboard
done,
on a
guys.
different server the sound clip from the Stones of Blood of the Fourth Doctor going objection, and the sound clip is
Objection.
titled Space Attorney.
Well, you can find us at Gallifrey Ad Nauseam on everything. That's
On Tumblr, on Blue Sky, on Instagram.
and on Discord. We have a Discord. Join our Discord.
We do have there's a link to our Discord in the description for this. And you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Gallifrey Ad Nauseam. Also, you can email us if you want.
We got some bonus
gallifreypod@gmail.com.
We love
We've
you.
got some fun bonus episodes on the Patreon. So if you want some fun extra stuff, go check that out.
Yeah. We're going to record soon, which will have already been released like 2 months ago by the time this episode comes out. We're being timey-wimey. An episode on Legopolis, which I'm very excited about. So
Yippee.
You can find me personally on Blue Sky at Stazer Snout.
And you can find me at More Garlic Now.
you can find me at Ramon Hadassah.
And you can't find Quinn. Don't try.
You can't,
Don't
please. I mean, if you
try.
can.
Just go to
if
every
you know me-
museum ever.
That's
and
right. If you
maybe
go to
Quinn
every
will be
museum
in attendance
ever,
there.
I might be there. If you know me in real life and you find me on the internet, don't. If you don't know me in real life, you can find me by following the sounds of me meowing into the distance.
We also
Sorry.
I think the way I'm
don't
going to
know
edit
who
this
voices
is
Quinn.
that that's just going to fade out into...
Theme music, please.
Oh, theme music.
Oh, our theme music is by Elijah Harper. You can buy our theme music on Bandcamp from them. It's a good track. It's called Gallifrey Soup. Yeah.
Oh, it's the fucking sorry, my guy that I was talking about before, Men's Fashion. His objection: we don't know who voices him. We literally don't know who his VA is, and it kills me dead. We know every other VA. Like, we think that in the anime that is released as a precursor to Spirit of Justice, which is like 15 minutes, he's Matt